Happy Monday. We have been having a good Monday here. It's a Monday full of dentist appointments. So we drove an hour and a half north for Jay's orthodontist appointment, then back, and then stayed at the park for half an hour, and then we had dentist appointments for all of the kids and me. So that's what we've been doing today. I hope you guys are having a good day too. Today, I'm talking about the ups and downs of adjusting to a new lifestyle. But first things first, if you're new here, hey, welcome. I'm Keisha Ellingson, and I help people who have moved get over homesickness and heal their homesickness by leading through the process of creating connection and community in their new area, even if they are super shy. Because I was super shy, and it's doable. It's just skills that you learn, and I can lead you through that process. So if you're new, welcome. So we have been adjusting to the summer schedule, and which is a big change from the school year schedule for our family. And it got me thinking about adjusting to a new lifestyle. And when moving, it feels like the state that I'm in right now with my kids, where we're like readjusting and figuring out how life looks. That's usually how moving feels. So I was like, oh my goodness, I have some things to say about this. So when you are adjusting to a new area, it often feels like chaos, but it can look okay from the outside. So it's easy to hide if you choose to. Some people don't choose to, but a lot of people, they do try to hide their chaos. Like, put on a pretty face and like act like today wasn't crazy, but it was. And that can go through like when you're unpacking or you're trying to set up your house, you're trying to manage relationships, because a lot of relationships change when you move. And it's not that the significance of them changes, it's just that they look different. With family back home, like you're interacting differently. Friends back home, you're interacting differently. And then you're trying making new friendships here. So that's a lot to deal with when you're adjusting to a new area. It can feel chaotic. It is a normal season to feel chaotic in. And like another thing that brings a little bit of the chaos is trying to adjust to a new schedule or find balance in what you're doing. Okay, second thing about moving to a new area is sometimes when people move to a new area, they reach for safety rails, is what I call them. Like when you are in one spot for a long time, like your routine and you know what to expect. And those can become like our safety rails. When things are rocky, we grab onto our safety rails. Like, okay, well, like I know what, this next day at work is going to look like. I know we're all going to meet for dinner. Like whatever routines that you have, those become kind of like what we hold on to in when times are insecure for us and in transition. And when we're moving and in a new area, it can feel like we want to reach for those safety rails, but they're not there. So like a security in our routine, knowing what to expect. And sometimes it can be people too, like having a person who has usually brought you like a calm feeling, or like you feel security with this person, and then all of a sudden they're states away. It can be an interesting state. The third thing is, once you are adjusting to a new lifestyle, and sorry guys, I'm tripping over my words. It's you end up having to adjust your expectations, because when stepping into something, it's really easy to like sugarcoat and to say, hey, this is what it's going to be like. It's going to be this wonderful thing. I'm going to make friends in the first week. I'm going to be thriving by the end of the month, and I'm going to be living my best life in a year. And oh yeah, we'll be impacted in a day. Like those are sometimes some expectations that we get when we move. We expect that we're finally stepping into a perfect world, which isn't always the case. So some of that time where you're adjusting is adjusting your expectations and saying, you know what, like this expectation is actually unrealistic. And now that I know that I'm not going to unpack the house in a day or two, how do I reframe that? What's the next step? And another key point in reframing expectation is what does it mean? Like, what does this expectation mean? What does it mean about me that I can't unpack the house in 2 days? Like, oftentimes we have meaning linked to our expectations of ourselves. So that's just some things that I've been going through here with our schedule, but it parallels so much with moving that I just had to come on here and share. So something cool that's coming up in 2 weeks is we're doing a moving challenge in the Homesick to Happy Movers group, or not a moving challenge, an expectation challenge. So this challenge is all about the expectations that we have around moving to a new area and what life we thought would look like and what it actually looks like. Our expectations versus reality. And then what do we do after those expectations? After we realize that some of those are unrealistic, what's the next steps? And so we're going to be going through that challenge. It's a 4-day challenge and it's in the Homesick to Happy Movers group. I'll be doing like a public video and then a post, just an action post, which is like the details just for the Homesick to Happy Movers group. So if you're interested, check it out. There's a link in the description if you want to jump in. If you don't want to, no biggie. No biggie at all. So, yeah, I just hope you guys have a great day. Even if your schedule is feeling a little bit crazy or you're adjusting to a move and it feels hectic, like it will get better. It's just a phase. And if you need any guidance, let me know. I'm always here. But I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later.